Hello everybody, and welcome to part 2 of my live commentary playthrough for Pikmin. We are on to the Force of Hope. This is, I think, my favorite level in the game, even though it's like the second one you get. And yep, it's day 2, so the Pikmin in their onion went up to space with us for the night, and then when we came back down, they came with us. Aren't they awesome? Okay, we're gonna start by taking out all 25. Excuse me, I think I'm going to just cut off the very first part of this video because see this wall over here, there's no other way out of here because we can't break that wall down. This is our only way out, so right now we need the Pikmin to break this down for us. So once this is down, it's just a matter of time. There's nothing I can do to speed it up. So once it's down, I will be right back. Okay, so the wall is down now, and we won't ever have to deal with that again. Once you take a wall like that down, it's all good. One of the most important things in this game I want to put over here, you see this grass? When you walk through it, your Pikmin, they pull up this stuff, it's called nectar, and if bud or leaf Pikmin drink the nectar, they instantly become flower Pikmin, as I was talking about earlier. It definitely, if you're trying to do this game as quick as you can, which I'm not really doing, I should actually say recently I played this game alongside a commentator someone might know, Chugacon. Kind of on my own I played it, and I did it the fastest I've ever done it, maybe because I'm a little bit smarter now. Back when I played this game way back in the day, before I knew anything about internet, you know, I just played this game for fun, and let's just say I didn't get the happy ending, but I did okay. Today to me, this is the second day, is mostly just a harvest day. I'm not particularly picky about what I get, I'm just all about harvesting today. By that I just mean I'm going to spend most of the day pretty much just gathering up enemies like this. These are bulborbs, and they are the most common enemy in the game. They're not much of like those smaller ones aren't much of a challenge at all. This game is just about numbers, like I said, it's all about numbers. The more you have, the easier it's going to be to overcome bigger enemies, because Pikmin are, I believe, the smallest creature in this world, but they're also the most massive. Like, there are so many of them. There's almost no limit, except like on the field you can see down there in the right hand bottom. On the very right hand side you can see the total I have out. The next one to that is the total on the field, and the next one to that is the number of Pikmin I have in my inventory. Well, not inventory, in my with me, like in my platoon. I think platoon is actually like 100 soldiers or more. I'm not sure. And I don't know if I said if you leave the Pikmin, how they're in the ground right now, if you leave them there long enough, they'll just slowly sprout into, like, flower and bud Pikmin the longer you leave them, which we'll do later on when it doesn't matter as much, but right now, this is all we have. And I'm going to use the grass. And be careful when you're using the grass, because, like, Pikmin, like, a single Pikmin can drink an entire thing of nectar, and none of the other ones will get it, so make sure you get as many on there as you can. I don't know if there's a max to how many. And once we're good, oh cool. See how they're keeping up with me now? I love it. Aren't they awesome? Come on. He tripped. I feel bad, and at the same time I want to slap him, but we're a merciful dictator. I guess if you could call Olimar a dictator. Okay, we'll bring that back. Yeah, we only have like really 2 goals well, 3 goals. We have goals to eliminate a lot of the hostile guys over here and just harvest their remains, and our main goal, ship part, yay! Why, it's the internal fuel dynamo, woohoo! Yep. I guess that's gotta be important, right, if it's the fuel? Oh, we have just enough. Cool. And when your Pikmin are carrying things back, I mean, you're gonna almost always be faster than your Pikmin. I think in this game you're always faster. In Pikmin 2 there's an exception, but in this one you are always faster than your Pikmin, especially when they're carrying things back. So I just like to, like smaller enemies, Olimar can actually take on. As long as you're smart about it, you can actually take on smaller enemies. It'll just take a while, and you can knock down flowers like I did. That's no problem. And they're gonna carry that right back to the ship. Aren't they smart? Like, no training required. They just know exactly what to do. Maybe it's like telepathic, or maybe they're just awesome. I can't really tell. Sweet. Yep. And 2 out of 30 parts. 3 more and we can increase our ship's capabilities, which is code for letting us go to a new area. But we're going to be spending a bit of time here, I think. at least 2 or 3 days. Well, I don't know, maybe 2. Maybe 2 if I can be fast about things. I've only played this game through 3 or 4 times, and I'd say 3 of the times I was younger, so I wasn't quite as, I don't want to say, not perceptive, I don't think that's the word. I don't want to say I was stupid, but, I wasn't, I don't know, I didn't think strategy. I was just kind of like, everything will work out. And it did. It worked out. But, you know, I really want them to take down this wall. We're not going to go right behind here right now, but I think it'd be a good idea if I could just take the wall down for now. Oh, come on, guys. Because then we're going to take out this bulb orb. This is an adult bulb orb, and they can cause a lot more trouble. In this game, with like any kind of game I know like this, it's just rushing is always the tactic. It's the best advice I can really give, you know? Like, we're just going to rush this guy. Usually in morning, because they're all nocturnal creatures, they'll be asleep, so let's see if we can do this without losing too many Pikmin. There is strategy to this sometimes. I just ignore strategy and kind of do it my way. As long as you can stay behind him. No. No, no, no. Okay. Strategy is gone. Attack. Attack! Attack, guys, attack! The more you can get on there, the better. That was a bad example of my strategy. Actually, a lot of times, yes, we're halfway through the day. They have to explain it to us. A lot of the time, it seems like the more Pikmin you can get on there, the better. But typically for me, when I have smaller groups, I can do better. It takes longer, but I can do better and not lose any Pikmin at all. I don't know. It seems worth it, usually. We can take okay. If we can't take out that one fast enough, it'll cry and it'll wake up the mother. And the mother will fuck us up. Okay, let's try this a different way this time. Rush all at once. He knocked off too many. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! You can see he ate some of them there, but he didn't quite get him down his throat, so they'll be okay. I know that sounds terrible, but it could be worse, right? Okay, so we'll take this one back. And we'll take these guys back. I probably don't really need this many, but I just like to get my numbers up right away. It's just a good idea all around. The more you have, the better. You can actually, in this game, you can reach a Pikmin extinction. It's where you have no Pikmin left at all. And the day automatically ends. And the next day you actually come down and the onion will sprout one. So if you're on like day 25, you know what I mean, you only got 3 ship parts left, but you somehow had a Pikmin extinction, you're in trouble. It's not over, but you're in trouble. So we'll put most of these guys back because we're about to sprout a whole bunch. For the sake of time, I'm going to cut ahead to the point where I want to be getting a ship part, so yet again, I'll be right back. Okay, what you want to do is come to this area on this ledge, and this is not something I stole from Chugga-Con at all, even though it wasn't that long ago that I watched his playthrough. This was something I actually figured out on my own, because red Pikmin cannot swim, they will drown, but Olimar, he can just walk right through it. Or, well, he can, but he has no balance. So then you gotta come up here, and here's another ship part. You gotta be really careful not to wake this guy up, because I have woken him up without thinking. And it's always better to be behind your enemy. Always. Yep, shock absorber. Awesome. And we rush him. Because that's what we do. That's how you win at games like this. Oh no, he got some! The douchebag! That didn't work out too good. We gotta avenge our brothers. Or sisters? Do Pikmin have gender? God, this is not the time to be thinking about this. Oh, we are losing so many Pikmin. Okay. What a douche. Okay, now we carry this back. This has got to be like almost... not the most important part of the day, but it's pretty important. Aw, one Pikmin got left behind. You're with me, buddy. We'll roll together. See them like pushing that. I wish they would like push the bulboard back at the same time. That'd be great. I don't think we're gonna get to him in time like I wanted to. But we do want to come up here, because up here is something familiar. Look, another onion. Does that mean we have 2 onions now? Well, we do, but these are different. These are yellow Pikmin. And, I think these are my favorite Pikmin. Well, actually, I take that back. If we're including Pikmin 2 into the formula. So, yellow Pikmin. What could be different? I wonder. Let's find out. Aww. So the only real difference we can tell right away is no nose. The reds have a nose. But, these guys have ears. It's a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one blah. Sorry. He's just basically explaining the difference, what he thinks. Sometimes I find his thoughts valid. Usually I don't. I like Olimar, but I don't like him that much. So basically, just like you started with the red Pikmin on day 1. Oh, sweet. So that's 2 ship parts. Not too shabby. Usually my plans for the first 6 or 7 days go pretty well. After that, it's kind of a free-for-all, and I lose my train... Not my train of thought, but, like, any ideas I had. Oh, the red helped him out. Isn't that cute? Let's see if we can get these guys to carry this back. Okay, cool. If they're at base, I think they'll be okay if I don't quite make it back. I'm going to assume that. And if you just noticed right there, the yellows launch much higher than the reds. They have a couple different abilities. Obviously, they wouldn't just be a different color for no reason. In this game, they have 2 different abilities, I believe. They can launch, like, Olimar throws them a lot higher, considerably higher. And, they can handle what's over here are called bomb rocks. I don't think we're going to have time to get to that today. Because I kind of really wanted to... What do we got? We got 8. We need these 2. Not sure if we're going to make it. I can't check where my Pikmin are at the moment either, if there are any spread out or lost. Come on, grow faster, guys. This is for the sake of your life. Corpse we had over here. Yeah, here we go. This will give us a lot. Anything underground that'll sprout will be okay. But, as far as Pikmin, like, on the surface, like I said before, they will just die overnight. You'll lose them. And that counts as a left behind. But yeah, other than that, this day went pretty good, I thought. Better than it has in previous playthroughs for me. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. My clock indicates the day up. So this is when you're getting near the end of the day. The game kind of gives you like a warning sign, like, okay, it's coming pretty close to the end here. If you don't have everything set and ready to go, it's not going to end good for you. So I think what we'll actually do is just leave the rest here. And actually leaving them here will allow them to blossom into flowers. See, now we get the countdown here. I've got 11 with me, so these guys will be okay, and anything at base will be alright as well. I'm just hoping nobody kind of tripped and, like, you know, forgot what they were doing. Like, they tripped, fall over. Huh, what was I doing? I have no idea. Sometimes, if you want, you can skip this countdown, but sometimes it's the precious time you need. So that's also counting for the ones underground. They count as in the field, so I'm going to assume I have everything on me. We'll see in just a second. Now, where do the yellows go? Do they run all the way back to their onion? Because the onion is where we found it. Tomorrow it'll be here in these. See the 2 other circles? Ah, that also gives you a hint to another type of Pikmin we might find. But I wonder if the yellows for tonight, do they all run back? Do they take like a dead man's run back to their onion? Sounds terrible. Like with all the creatures that come out, see? I don't know. If we had left any behind, they would have been in that circle, jumping up and down as we flew away. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I'd only have to press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my suit takes damage, I must return to my ship and stand in front of it and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. So for the next episode, we'll be returning to the Forest of Hope to do some more higher level stuff with the yellows and reds. And until next time, I thank you for watching the video. Later.